Hi, my name is Briana, and I'm the Adult Services Programming Assistant here at the Bourbonnais Library. A couple months ago, we did a basic brush lettering video where I showed you all the basic strokes and some lowercase alphabet letters for brush lettering. And today, I wanted to do a full project with you. So we worked on this quote, and now you'll learn how I did it. Even, I still struggle with making sure the bottoms of my letters are lined up. So I'm going to make 4 lines because that's how many lines my quote is. Just go like that. One, two, three, four, solid. And then I'm also going to find the center of my page so that I know where the middle of the paper is. Right now I'm just making this for the video and for myself, so it's not necessarily going to be perfect, but that's what we've got going. So I've got my colors chosen. I'm doing a monochrome color palette, so I just have all blues. I'm gonna be alternating which colors we're using. So I'm gonna start with our first line. Now I already figured out which of my lines are the longest on my page and which ones are the shortest. So I know that my first line is going to be quite close to the center of what I'm writing. As you can see, I'm not going past this bottom line that I made, and I'm using this first letter that I made as a guideline as to how high all of my other letters are going to be. Now we're going to cross that T. So as you can see, that's not perfectly centered, but that means I just have to make sure with my next line, I line those up so that even if it's not centered where I put the center line, they'll be centered close to where I've got the first line at. My hands are feeling a little shaky today, but that's all right. Not everything is going to be perfectly lined up or anything like that. All right, so we've got our first 2 lines. We'll move on to the third one. And from my page that I worked on just to make sure I knew where everything was lined up, you can see that this third line is the longest one, so I'm gonna push that far out from where this one started. A lot of the times when I'm lettering, I forget what I'm doing just because I'm so focused on drawing the letters that I'll end up spelling words wrong, doing letters weird. So I am paying close attention to my note card that I made, so I am spelling everything right for you guys and getting all the words in the right order. know I mentioned this on my first video that we did a couple months ago, but these are Tombow brand brush pens. We got ours off Amazon, so I'm sure you can find yours there as well. They have a lot of different colors. I think they have at least 100, somewhere in that range, of different colors you can choose from. And then this paper is smooth marker paper that we also got off of Amazon, in case you're looking for something similar. Make sure we dot all of our I's and cross all of our T's. And then we will just go in. This doesn't, the top of this doesn't want to go on. We'll figure that out. And of course, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. This quote is by Victor Hugo. And if you haven't guessed it already, it's from Les Mis. So as you can see, it's not perfectly centered. It's gonna be okay. I'm gonna go ahead and erase my guidelines. Brush all that off. And there you have it. So I'm going to look and see if there's anything I want to fix quickly. I can see that this letter, my D, is actually a little too close to this side than I want it to, or not close enough to this area where I want. So I'm going to go ahead and add just a little line here going into the letter to space it out a little bit better. And I think I'm happy with that. So that's what we've got for today. Thanks for watching.